so far as leads. We were getting maybe a phone call or two a week before we started. Now we're getting, half a dozen to a dozen website leads a week.
I think now I'm generating somewhere between 10 and 15 leads a month. That first 2 years, I was able to close a pretty big percentage, a pretty high percentage of the leads that were generated, and it was somewhere around 100 leads for that 2 years. So probably 50 a year, which was pretty good.
We've been with Upkeep now for about 4 years, and in that time, we've a little over tripled the size of our company. And that's been primarily done through SEO. So it's like the long-term investment, which is one of the reasons why we, chose Upkeep in the end too. Everything was about long-term investment. And, we're in it for the long haul, and they helped us get.
I think we're averaging about 10 to 15, whatever it is. It was pretty much right on target for what you guys had said. I should know these numbers more off the top of my head, but that's not the KPIs I'm really using. So but the leads, it was definitely approximately what you guys had projected in the proposal originally, and they are all extremely high intent, and the cost per lead is very low. We've done very well with that, so it's been a really good stream every month of high intent, high quality leads. They're people that are buyers. They're not really just tire kickers, and done well with that.
So we were probably, I want to say, at about half the volume of business. And when I say volume of business, I mean door count. But when we started working with Upkeep Media, it's been maybe eight years or so now that we've been working with them. And we found that they were able to take us from, I think we were like page 18 or something, and we're on page 1 of Google search now. So that to us was the biggest impact, and that change has led to the growth, and then so that's where we are today.
I got to give you a plug though, because you guys do great work at Upkeep Media. So all this stuff, if people are listening and they're like, man, well, I can't, I don't have time for that. That's where you guys fill in, right? That's where you guys step in and say, okay, you don't need to do all the stuff that Mark was talking about. We will do that for you and augment that so that you, if you're not to the point that you can focus 100% and solely on that, you guys augment that, and you guys do a great job of that.
Hi, my name is Mike Conley. I'm the owner-broker of East Bay Property Management in Northern California, specifically the city of Fremont. And I manage in 8 cities besides Fremont: Newark, Union City, Hayward, Milpitas, Castro Valley, Dublin, and Pleasanton. And I've been in business 6 years. We have 650 doors. And most of my marketing, the first 4 years of my business, were through direct mail and holding seminars. I hired Upkeep Media 3 years ago this month. And the first year I had 20,000 visitors to my website. The second year, 50,000. This year it will be 100,000. We've added about 300 doors since I hired Upkeep Media. I no longer do any direct mail advertising or seminars. All of my leads are now coming off my website, because when you Google one of my 8 cities, I come up number 1 on every one of the cities. When I first hired Upkeep Media, there were a few cities I wasn't even on the first page with. So they're excellent for SEO and for getting your business recognized. I wholeheartedly endorse them. Thanks.
I met Stephen Fox with Upkeep Media almost a year ago, and I signed up with them almost immediately. And since then, my number of units has doubled. And the quality of leads that I receive is much better. Almost everyone who contacts me does sign up. Our closing ratio is over 80%. The people who contact us are very impressed with the quality of our website. I'm number 2 or 3 on Google. Stephen has taught me how to increase the Google rankings, and of course the way he's built the website has increased the Google rankings. I now know how to get the Google reviews up, and the website is glorious. I've enjoyed working with Stephen and Claire. They're wonderful to work with. And I'm so impressed with the amount of growth that I've experienced in the last year because of the work they do. They're just wonderful. And I can't wait to see what next year brings. This has just been such a wonderful experience. I'm such a happy property manager and business owner. This is a lovely way to have things turn out. I would highly recommend working with Upkeep Media.
Your services have been a huge piece of that growth for us. And where that's been is, there's all these companies that will sell you a website. Well, I needed somebody that could sell a website that was specific to property management and understood our target. So, for example, everybody that wants to put together a website for you, like they do it for the gas station down the street or the tire salesman or the pest control company or the home service business. Like, well, the problem is all of those people that create those websites, they're focused on, the Google map. Like, they just think that you're looking for people around you. Like, no, my clients could be sitting in 5 states. They could be in another country. So I need to be visible to people that aren't here. So I need a property management website that understands that my SEO needs to target more than just a local guy. And so with you, I know that you understood that when you do ads for me too, and you do all these things, you understood that I needed more content to generate SEO to get people to me. And that's I would say that's a big piece of my growth is like, so I got to the 100, I was able to afford like investing because you weren't free, you cost money, and you weren't the cheapest in town, you weren't the most expensive, you're the best value. And so we spent that money and it was well spent. And we've gone a little above and beyond what I think some of my other competitors do, because I keep seeing the value of like the more I invest in my online presence, the more I am visible. And I know you've helped me a lot with Google reviews. That's been a huge piece, because the more Google reviews you have, the more authority you have. And that's been a great thing. So I'd say that's a big piece of it.
My name is Benjamin Maciel, and I'm shooting a quick video for Stephen Fox and Upkeep Media. They did an amazing job on my website. I can't say enough. You can see the website, donnafarrellcompany.com. It just came out beautifully, but most importantly, the process was nearly seamless. Took about 4.5 weeks to get my website done. Two of those weeks were spent because I was just so swamped and so busy. I couldn't take the time to write as much content, in a day. So I took extra time in that, and I kept constantly tweaking it and being the customer from hell. But no, they definitely succeeded all of my expectations. And so I just wanted to shoot this quick video. If you're looking for a website, you're looking for some social media services, contact Stephen Fox with Upkeep Media. They will not let you down. If you have any questions or need further verification of their services, shoot me a message on LinkedIn. My name is Benjamin Maciel. My last name is spelled Maciel, Maciel. So shoot me a quick message. The subject line, you can just put Upkeep Media. I'll know what it's talking about. But yeah, kick-ass company. Steven does great. The whole team works really great. They're really efficient. So go out, hire them, do good. Thanks.
When we started the campaign, I was somewhat of a new property manager, but I had an existing client that we had 100 doors. And in 2 years, we went from 100 to 175.
The reason I wanted to start working with Upkeep was we were originally always did everything traditionally, word of mouth. Like you hear so many people say like, oh, I've just always had business word of mouth, and wanted to start trying to grow the business. So I was looking for the best way to do that. And, found you guys and was looking for a little help driving traffic and growing my client list.
So we actually saw Upkeep Media with another local company that you guys were hosting for, and just we're searching for property management website hoster and someone that could help us. At the time we didn't have much traction on the website. We were just kind of word of mouth for marketing, and really wanted to kind of up our marketing game, our website, and just kind of make sure that we were getting the traction we were wanting so far as bringing on new owners, bringing in good clients, tenants, and just kind of overall getting a better feel for things. But yeah, we saw it locally with somebody else and reached out to you all, and that's kind of where everything started. So
they say they're going to do something and they do it, and then they back it up with like a report. So every month I'm meeting with somebody at Upkeep just to like talk about what's going on and to ask questions, because A, I don't have the time, and B, I don't have the knowledge. So at least I'm being informed regularly. And then over time, you actually just see the results. Like wherever I would rank on keywords that mattered to our business, in the long haul, we just improved step by step.
Upkeep Media has done a ton for my business, especially with my working with my personal account person, Hannah. We've increased our doors, and probably important not just for doors, but for tenant retention. We have increased the stars on our Google account by them handling all of our managed reviews tremendously, and really without us doing anything. We provide some names, we try and make some people happy, then we refer them out, and this all gets done seamlessly. So seriously, Upkeep has been just a tremendous asset to our business, to the point where right now, we aren't really even taking any clients right now. That's how full we are. We hope to get back to it, and I know with Upkeep's help, that's what we'll do.
Anytime we have a question, anytime we don't understand what they're doing, they will explain it to us as many times as we need to. They give great advice on how we should manage our placement in search engines and what we should do, how we should change our website, add blogs, add videos, add different keywords and so on. And they manage all that for us, and they meet with us on a regular basis. And those were the greatest things that we liked about them.
So, I mean, when we started, we had very little traction on the web. You know, we were probably on the second page of websites, and not many people knew about our website. Had just a very standard page, nothing special. It, got not really any compliments on the page, and a lot of people just kind of saying, hey, you guys do great work, but you kind of need to get a better page out there. Website's really important. So that's kind of where we started. And with Upkeep, it's been a really, really nice process through that all. You guys are always really easy to work with. Anytime we have issues with things, or if we need to add something to our page, or we want to discuss, something, then you guys are always, getting back to us very quickly. When we started off, we were, somewhere maybe 2.5-star ratings, only had maybe 30, 40 reviews. Now, after the time with you guys, a short period of time, we're, got about 150, 160 reviews and at a 4.5-star rating, which has made a huge impact for our business. I have a lot of people compliment our website, not only, having that high ranking, but the actual look of the website looks really good, has a personal look to it. We were looking for a more local-based website and not just, a standard generic looking site. And Upkeep Media really did a good job with honing in on what we were looking for so far as a property management site, and got a lot of good feedback on that. A lot of conversations I have with a lot of my clients, that's one of the first things they say is like, hey, I saw your website, it looked really good. And that's kind of what prompted us to call you and start business with you. So having that has been a huge part of it. And Upkeep Media has been, really, really easy to work with. And obviously they've done great with our site. And
good morning. My name is Stephen Catalano. I own a company called Destiny Property Management here in Long Island, New York. Stephen Fox is my media guy. From Upkeep Media. They do an outstanding job for me. I've had other companies that I've hired in the past that just took my money with no results. They showed me a lot of stats, but my phone never rang. I get leads every day from Google and Facebook, and they do an outstanding job. I don't know what else to say other than if you're looking for a media company, they would be a guy. I refer people all the time. My name is Stephen Catalano. You can reach me at 631-357-2405 if you'd like to talk to me about it. I have a property management company, and like I said, they do a great job.
Yeah, working with Upkeep Media has been really, I would say, life-changing for my business, because it's really on autopilot at this point. We've been working for 2 years, and Hannah and the team, they've made it easy for me to just step in and have a catch-up meeting every once in a while, and just reaping the benefits of having a really strong Google presence and just really growing the business.
We chose Upkeep because we were working with an SEO partner in the past, and we're supposed to help us get leads, and we just never really saw any traction whatsoever. And getting follow-ups and information back from them, it was always kind of a bit of a struggle. And we just didn't have a lot of confidence in them. And we actually happened to see an ad for Upkeep I think it was on Facebook. But one of the things that stood out to me is that they only did property management. Like they just specialized in property management compared to the person we had working with before was just SEO for any kind of company. And we had felt that, property management is obviously its own unique beast, and somebody who's a partner that understands that would probably help us generate leads. So we just kind of took a plunge. We said, forget it, let's just try it, see what happens.
Hey, Michael Francis here, CRMC out of Austin, Texas. We've been working with Upkeep Media for some time now, and it has been a paradigm shift for us. Websites are one of those things, you don't think about them very often, but we realized we'd really gotten into a rut with our old system. And when we made the change, it was just complete changes in terms of professionalism, the quality of our site, feedback from our clients, ease of access, just a win-win all over. It's great to work with the team. They're super over at Upkeep Media. They're very available for us, provide lots of support. Changes are done like that. We couldn't be happier.
Every marketeer I had talked to up to that point could kind of like sold me a bill of goods. They're always kind of like, pay us a bunch of money to do your website, and the website's never really actually generating. It's just kind of like a virtual brochure. And what convinced me to work with you guys was the in-depth explanation I got of the techniques that were going to be used to help generate traffic, and actually how they are specifically well positioned for property management, why marketing specifically for property management should be done a certain way. And that's kind of what got me over the hump and made me decide to give you guys. It wasn't just a, pay this much, you get a new website that probably doesn't do anything. This is like, no, this is what you get, and this is why we're going to redo your website, because it gives us this, these abilities and the different approaches you use. So that's what really got me on board, got me invested in it.
They do what they say they're going to do, and they make great things happen with your business as far as opportunities for growth.
I mean, at some point, and especially in this industry, you're going to have to bring on vendors, partners to help you with your vision of where you're trying to grow your company. When it comes to who's helping you on your leads, if it's just you with all the demands of being a business owner, it's going to be quite a bit of a challenge. Arguably, there's lead flow and then there's maintaining your leads. It's like two parts of the business. So I don't see why you would not work with an expert in generating arguably the most important part of your business, and somebody who specializes in it like Upkeep. That's what you got to do. That's where you got to go. And they've proven the results year over year. I know I'm not the only one. I've seen it online through reviews, anecdotally, et cetera. You just got to go with Upkeep and keep it moving. Close your business and offer good service, and the rest will take care of itself.
For me, really having confidence to know that my business is validated by having the Google presence and the Google reviews and all of the search optimization that had happened. It had been really amazing, and I think it really transformed not only my view of what Upkeep Media does, but really transformed my view of what I can do as a business and a business leader.
We were struggling with our SEO placement. We were working hard to do it ourselves. And at the time, we felt like we were spending enough money and it really wasn't working. And when Upkeep Media came into the picture, we were shown that we could have them do the business and do that SEO management for us at a cost-effective way of what we were looking for. So it wasn't that, it wasn't so expensive that we said no, but it wasn't so inexpensive that it wasn't worth anything. So it was kind of right in there, hit our sweet spot for what we were looking for. And plus, we were not very successful at it, and they promised to do great things for us, and they have.
So when we started off, again, we had no really base for anything. Our website was very generic. We didn't really know the importance of having a good website, and not only a good website, but a good team to kind of back us in doing SEO and the marketing part of things, and blogs, and making sure that we're getting the keywords and getting the rankings up. And we didn't really understand any of that. We had not worked with anybody previously, so we're a little skeptical just to hire anybody, because having that first step moving forward on something you've never done before, it can be a little daunting. But after making that first step and seeing the benefits that Upkeep provides to us, and the tools they give us to make sure that, we are getting the best out of our experience. It's been huge, and we've seen huge results and leads and building clients, and we've gotten real estate, not just property management, but we have the real estate side of things where we've gotten real estate clients just from the website they've provided us, and in town we're definitely one of the top companies in town. I think Upkeep and the website has definitely helped us grow, with that. So it's a huge part of our team, and I think Upkeep does a good job of making a property management specific website. I've seen a lot of websites out there that are, again, very generic, not very local based. Not really what we were looking for. We're a local, smaller business, mom and pop family business, and we were looking to really hone in on that local website with local photos, local data, and not just, general property management. So again, that's been huge with building our company, and it's really put us in a good position, with our local market here, not only property management, but it's helped our HOA management company, helped our real estate company, and everything as a whole. And nothing but good things to say about the Upkeep team and the way they kind of hold our hands through things and make sure everything gets done properly, and we see the results that we're wanting to see.
Well, again, I'm reluctant to help my competition, but I think that you guys have proven to me, and there was a point where, I took a break in the service from, when I originally engaged you, because somebody had sold me, again, like a bill of goods, because I was looking for more. How can I get this faster? And you guys have given me great advice on what works, what doesn't, stay the course, do it like this, and it's going to build and build. And I can honestly say I regret every day that I wasn't using you, and everything you said worked the way you said it. It's been 100%. I mean, just people should know the trustworthiness is there, right? Like, they should understand that if I could say one thing to anybody considering using your service, it would be know that the proposal you're getting and the outline you're getting is real. It's not another marketeer trying to grab your money. And I really take your advice very seriously, and it's been a very big impact on our business, very positive impact on our business. It's very important to understand, and it was the beginning for the first time in my career over 17 plus years in owning this business that I started to understand how the marketing for the business actually works, and even other marketing techniques that I'm using all grew out of that understanding that I got from you guys originally, and where I started, and as what I learned from working with you guys over the years now.
Yeah,
it's been very helpful.